everyone. I am hanging out with Mr. Milo. He is very, very tired today. He slept pretty much all day, and I was like, why isn't he eating? I think he was just really tired. He had a big day yesterday. He had his first bath. We dried him with the Dyson blow dryer. He seemed to be okay about it and didn't love it, of course, but he was pretty calm and brave overall. He pretty much slept the entire morning. He finally stirred at 2 o'clock and he ate lots of food, so that was good to see. He played for a little bit and now he is winding down again. I've already done my deep cleaning exercise for today. It was a really quick and easy one because I am quite exhausted. Today was the dishwasher, the microwave, and the oven. I took a shortcut with the oven. I didn't really clean the inside that well. I just gave it a quick wipe down. We also don't use our microwave, so I really just wiped the outside. But I did give the dishwasher a pretty good cleaning. I scrubbed it down. I ran a hot cycle and it is looking pretty spick and span, so I'm really happy about that. And because my friend is coming over, I also saved the bathroom cleaning for today. This is just my routine weekly clean, so that is checked off the list. And I also vacuumed, so we don't have to do that this weekend. We've also done laundry, so I feel like this weekend is very spacious, which is great because Milo's having his first class on Sunday. Fingers crossed it goes well. I have some pretty bad memories of class with Lulu, especially with puppy playtime, which is off leash. When some big puppies jumped on her, I was really afraid that she would get hurt. Lulu was very spunky and down to play, but I'm worried about Milo because he is so sensitive and sweet and he doesn't really like roughhousing, although I saw him play pretty roughly with his litter mate and also the two puppies in the litter that was born 2 days after him. So I'm gonna see how he is in class. Since Milo is now crate trained, hubby and I were able to go to a movie today. We watched one called Send Help, which was a thriller and a comedy. It was quite unhinged, but it was entertaining. We were gone under 3 hours in total, maybe 2.5 hours or so. I came home while hubby went to get some takeout for us. He went to Kinton. They had a BOGO. Hubby is very good at finding BOGO sales. So we got 2 bowls of ramen for the price of one. It came in a really nice takeout bag and it was packed really nicely with all of the ingredients outside of the soup. You just lift that up and then you put the ingredients into the soup yourself, and it tasted really, really good. It was very satisfying. I am about to clean the fridge now. I'm only going to do the inside today. I think I'll save pulling the fridge out and cleaning behind it for tomorrow. I might not take all of the shelves out this time. I might just take the contents of the fridge out shelf by shelf and then wipe them down rather than pulling out each individual shelf and cleaning it in the sink. Again, the good thing about doing the deep cleaning challenge every year is that stuff doesn't get too dirty. Hubby and I went to our first class with Milo today and he did quite well. The only thing is that he narrated the entire time. We took a lift there and back and he whined intermittently pretty much the entire way. Then in class, I think he was whining almost the entire time. The breeder did tell us that he's very vocal, very expressive. I think he was just in an overstimulated environment and part of his outlet is to make these vocalizations. Whining really activates my nervous system though, so it's something that I have to work on because I don't think he's really going to be able to calm himself, especially when he's a puppy. So we've been trying to reward calm, ignore him when he's whining, give him attention and treats when he's quiet, but I don't think it's quite sunk in yet because he's just so over aroused and overexcited when we're out. At home, he's usually pretty good with the whining. He'll whine maybe a little bit if he's in his crate and he hears us moving around, but he settles pretty quickly. He dropped his bully stick. Hang on one sec. He settles pretty quickly and then he's quiet again. So at home, the whining is still intermittent, but not as constant and not as prolonged. We have 5 puppy classes, so we'll see if it gets any better next time. This was his first class. He did pretty well otherwise. He was, of course, distracted and a little bit nervous, but he did go and play with the other puppies. He was interested in meeting them. He was tail up and sniffing. He corrected a puppy twice for getting too exuberant around him. It was a bigger puppy. Of course, he is really tiny. So when the big puppy got a bit too bouncy and a bit too punchy, Milo did correct him. I think the instructor was surprised by how brave he was. He ventured off quite far and he wasn't all that nervous around the other dogs. So that was really nice to see. There was also this tiny puppy that was smaller than Milo. It was a Yorkie and it was so cute. It looked like a teeny tiny mop. It was really adorable. Very excited and sweet. We worked on some training. Today we worked on eye contact, name recognition, resource guarding, and walking on a leash. And he did okay with all of those things. I knew we were gonna have a big day today, so I did my cleaning early. Today I finished up deep cleaning the kitchen. So hubby helped me pull the fridge out so I could clean behind that. He also pulled the stove out so I could clean behind there. And then I moved all of the stuff that's on our kitchen counter and wiped down the entire countertop. So that felt really good to get done before puppy class. The puppy class is going to be every Sunday for 4 more weeks, and I'm excited to see how he does in the next class. The instructor was amazing. She was really knowledgeable and she helped puppy time feel very safe and secure because I was a little bit nervous about that. And we're gonna have the same instructor throughout, so I'm really happy about that. And then after puppy class, we're gonna decide what we want to do in terms of future classes for Milo. We probably will keep him enrolled in classes. He settled really nicely after class. When we got home, he took a long nap in his crate. He was in there for a good 3 hours and now he's very playful. He was getting rather bitey, so I gave him the bully stick and that seems to be working nicely to keep him occupied. I also wanted to mention that we gave him a new bully stick today for his class. He was pretty distracted, so he only chewed on it a little bit and somehow he managed to whine while chewing on it, which was quite interesting. I wanted to show you the bully stick holder we got for him and it actually works very well. So this is how much is left on the bully stick that we gave him last week. We wanted to see if he would like it, and now that he's started chewing on these, he won't chew on the rawhide very much anymore at all. Just untwisting this so the last piece of bully stick comes out and I can show you how much is left. He can chew the stick down to this much. It's like an inch. So we'll just put this in the organics bin, but this is how much is left from his first bully stick. I am standing outside my closet because today I am going to be deep cleaning my side of the closet. I don't know how much I'm going to do today, if I'm going to do the whole thing or just half. I did have myself scheduled to do hubby's side, but I think I'm going to skip that this year because our closet stays relatively clean and I don't declutter or organize his stuff. So basically I'm just removing his stuff, cleaning the shelves, and then putting everything right back. I don't think I need to do that this year. I really want to declutter. That's one of my main focuses this year. Also, I'm whispering because puppy is sleeping and I've left this cleaning for very late in the day. It is 7:30 p.m. now. I usually do my closet cleaning in the morning. Puppy's gonna be up in about an hour, so I think I'm going to clean for an hour and then go and play with him for a little bit. Today's deep cleaning ended up being more of a decluttering task than a cleaning task. I pulled out all of these pieces of clothing that I may end up decluttering. I'm going to try on a few things first, but I think a lot of it can actually go. Hubby and I already had a pile of stuff that we let go of. We picked these things out when we were deep cleaning the living room, and once I'm done deep cleaning the bedroom in a few days, I'll show you the pile of clothing that I'm going to let go of. Oh. Holy.
We are very close to Mount Fuji and very close to our final destination, our final one-way hotel. I got a taxi that's going to take me the last stretch of this journey up into the mountains to find the hotel.
Oh. Poor him.
I don't know what he thinks is happening.
I I cannot believe we are on day 19 of the cleaning challenge already. Today I did a teeny tiny task, and that was vacuuming the floor of our closet. We don't keep a lot of things on the floor, either on hubby's side or on my side, so it was a relatively quick and easy task. There were, of course, a few dust bunnies, but again, with the vacuum, so easy to clean. I only have 16 more days of cleaning. I'm more than halfway through. The bedroom's gonna be a bit of a challenge to clean. If you can see behind me, I am in a puppy playpen. We didn't puppy proof the bedroom, and Milo seems to get really upset when I'm in here. He whines a lot. I used to come in here and close the door. He seemed okay with that if hubby were with him, but I felt very closed off. I do like to have the door open when I'm in here most of the time, unless I'm in a meeting or something. So I decided to try putting the purple grates in front of the door to block Milo from coming in, but he would get really upset seeing me sit here and not being able to reach me. I was so close yet so far. He likes to be on us a lot. So his whining, which he does all the time, it would start to escalate and he would throw himself against the grate and try to jump over it. And I was really scared he would hurt himself. I was racking my brain trying to think of what to do because I have some long work meetings. So I thought maybe I'll just try to puppy proof the bedroom so he can come in here with me. And the easiest solution was to take this playpen, which we used to use for Truffle when we would travel. We would bring this to our friend's place and we would set up a playpen for him so he had lots of room to run around. So this was Truffle's playpen, and it's a lot higher than the purple grates, so there's less chance that Milo will try to jump over it. And when I have this up, he can't go under the bed where there are some cords. I can position the pen to close it off to him, or I can leave a little gap for him to come through. So this has worked out pretty well. He is hit or miss when he's in here with me. Sometimes he'll just hang out quietly, play with his toys, try to dig the food out of his Kong and whatnot. But sometimes he wants to be on my lap and he's looking at my desk and trying to bite my hair and biting at my clothes and biting at things on my desk. So that can be a bit of a challenge. And now that he can nap so well in his crate, I actually did that for my meeting and he was awesome. He just slept the entire time. I did my meeting and then afterwards we had puppy playtime, lunchtime, and all of that. But this pen being in here means that it's a little more difficult for me to clean. But for the rest of the week, hubby is working the evening shift, so he'll be home all day. So I figure I can collapse the pen, close the door, and clean the bedroom over the next, I guess it would be 5 days. We've got 3 days of evening shifts plus the weekend. So 5 days should be enough for me to clean the rest of the bedroom. I'm glad I just did a little task today because I spent lots of time with hubby and Milo and I took lots of cute pictures of him. I'll just put them in this video. We're trying to teach him to sit still for the camera. He hasn't quite gotten the hang of it yet, but I'm sure he'll pick up quickly, especially if I treat him after each photo. But he did sit still for a lot of photos. I've been mostly taking videos of him, so I'm glad I have some photos now that we can potentially print and put up in the condo. I am just hanging out with Mr. Milo. I froze a washcloth for him, but he's not super interested in biting it. He mostly just licks it and kind of tugs at it with his front teeth. I'll just leave that here. He's settling really nicely, and I'm gonna put him down for a crated nap soon because when he's in my lap, he's very sweet and cuddly, but every little noise just wakes him up and he is super alert for a little while. So I don't think he gets that much rest when he's outside of his crate. So I am going to crate him so I can do some stuff as well. Milo did barf today after eating his dinner. We feed him wet food once a day and we only give him a quarter of a can. He ate it pretty quickly and then I think he was just like running around and exploring. I didn't actually hear him barf, but when I turned around, he was just sitting there staring at me and there was a pile of barf beside him and I was like, oh no. So I gave him a little hug, I cleaned up his barf, and then he was playing and super excited. Ow. Baby, look, write this instead. Here you go. He was humping his bed, and then I gave him some dry kibble in case he was still hungry because he had just vomited his entire dinner. He ate a bit of that, he explored a bit more, and now he seems pretty tired, like he's ready for a nap. It's almost 6 o'clock, so he'll probably sleep until 8:30. He'll be up for another couple of hours, and then it'll be bedtime. He's getting quite jumpy, as you can see, which means he probably is overtired and needs a nap. A little bit bitey, but he's not interested in the washcloth or his little stick. I did do my cleaning earlier today. I went through the under the bed storage containers. I didn't have anything to really declutter, so I just reorganized some stuff and I vacuumed under the bed. Our carpet in the bedroom used to shed a ton, but because I've done the deep cleaning challenge so many times and I've vacuumed the carpet so many times, there's only a minimal amount of dirt and dust now that's down there. So I took a little photo to show you the vacuum with all of that stuff from today's vacuum. Milo's right here wanting to jump on the desk. He's a very bouncy puppy. He loves to jump. So we've been trying to get him not to jump as much, but he's always been really bouncy, even when we were watching him on puppy cams. So I think it's going to take some time for him to learn not to jump, but he's starting to have that like overtired, getting into everything type of behavior. So I think I am going to put him down for a nap right now. I did the tiniest of cleaning tasks today. All I did was dust a bunch of shelves that hubby has his sneakers on, and I called it a day. It's been an exhausting day, but it's been a really fun day. I went for dim sum with one of my friends, and then she came over and met Milo. She stayed for around an hour and a half, and Milo was pretty good overall, relatively calm. He really liked sitting in her lap, but then he got quite excited. He's been humping a lot since the day we took him to the vet. We had to take away all his big toys, including the colorful bunny, because he just humps incessantly. We'll still let him play with these toys, but it's all supervised, and we will move the toy around so he can't obsessively hump it. Good boy. He hasn't humped us, but today he humped my friend. He started by humping her arm, and he was just overexcited. So she got up and sat in one of our bar stools, and he would go over and try to hump her leg. I did notice on the puppy cams when I was watching him and another male puppy, the two female puppies had gone home already. So it was just the two boys left. And I noticed that the other puppy was always humping Milo, and Milo would just ignore it. He'd be eating or whatever. I looked up the behavior, and apparently it's quite common for puppies. It's just a form of play. We still don't want him to be humping everything and everyone though, so we do try to redirect him when he does that. But it was really fun seeing my friend interact with him. This is the friend that used to take Lulu when we would go on vacation. She took great care of her, so it was nice to see her meet the little mister. And it was nice that he was able to settle a little bit. He will just slide off of my lap and whatnot. He's not afraid of falling, which is kind of scary for me because I don't want him to like jump on the couch and then just like fall off. He doesn't really care if he slips off of something or if he like takes a tumble, maybe because he played so much with the other puppies, but it makes me a little nervous. Sometimes he'll just like slip right off my lap and it doesn't faze him. It is his nap time soon, and I think I'm going to take this time to go to the gym. I didn't go this morning. I'm just going to spend 30 minutes on the exercise bike. I'm reading a book called Atmosphere right now, and it's a 7-day loan. I think I've already had it for a day or two, so I want to keep reading it so I can finish it before the loan expires. This is by the same author as The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I read recently and I quite enjoyed it. I think I would give that book maybe like a 4 out of 5. It was entertaining and it held my interest, but I didn't really connect that well with the two main characters. What are you up to? Okay, he's getting really bitey. Ow! It is definitely nap time for the little mister, but yeah, I want to go to the gym and read my book.